Okay, on Big Rig Cooking today, we're going to do some chicken and rice. Actually, we've got a little onion in there. It's one of the dishes that I make most frequently. So here's how you do it. Okay, here's what we got. Took an onion, I cut it up. Smaller pieces, sizes up to you. Put on a little salt and pepper and some poultry seasoning. Now we're going to take a chicken leg quarter, and we're going to put poultry seasoning with some salt and pepper on it, and then we're going to lay it on top. Okay, so here's what we got. I've already put the salt, the pepper, and the poultry seasoning on the chicken. One of these days I'm going to come up with some new seasonings to use. But I got that sitting on top of the onion. I've got water down in the little cooker there. I've got it about halfway up the pan because as it gets hot and boils off, it is going to push out around the seal with the lid closed. I'm going to put it on, and we're going to let it cook for 2 to 2.5 hours. After 2 hours, the chicken is done. After 2.5 hours, it is falling apart. I mean, if I go to move it, it's just going to literally fall apart in the tray. But at 2.5 hours, that's when I'm going to stop and add some rice to it. So right now we're going to get it on cooking, and then we'll pick back up when it's time to add the rice. Okay, this has been cooking about 2.5 hours. What I'm going to do now is I've got some rice that I'm going to add to it. This here is parboiled rice, which means basically a bunch of the starch has been washed off. If you could cook this like regular rice, and it just isn't going to stick to itself. But regular rice would work. I'm going to add about 3/4 cup to this, and then I'm going to let it cook for another 30 minutes. But as you can see already, this chicken is already so tender, it's just coming apart with a fork. That's after 2.5 hours of cooking. I'm going to put the rice in now, let it sit for another 30 minutes. Okay, now here's the end result. We got nice, hot, steamy chicken and rice, and of course there's onion down in there, down in the bottom. Just about to serve it up and have dinner. That rice is perfectly done, and since it's parboiled rice, it's not all sticky. It's not sticking to each other. If you use regular rice, it might stick a little bit, but hey, it's still hot food.